Welcome to Key and D in the smoking area, where we're not smoking.
Just having a breather.
Exactly. It's
too loud. Too loud
inside.
Yeah.
We're knackered. We're getting on
It's
now.
summertime now. London is the smoking area.
Yeah, exactly. It's one big
London Fields.
tray.
King and D, we're a mess but we make it funny. King and D, there's just always bloody something. King and D, just two housemates with a dream. King and D, if you don't like us, you're dead to me. Dead to me, dead to me. If you don't like us, you're dead to me. Dead to me, dead to me. If you don't like us, you're dead to
I
me.
went to London Fields and it was so busy.
London Fields.
How can a park be busy? I was like, how is this so crowded? It's too much.
Want a quiet life.
It's like, who am I going to bump into
I
now?
know, honestly. That's why I wear baseball caps all the time.
Yeah.
You know, I wear
True.
baseball caps all the time now just to avoid people.
Yeah, literally. Don't
like-
talk to me. Why is it when you're wearing a baseball cap, you feel like people won't talk to you? And they don't.
They don't.
They don't.
I just do and also I put
they're
it
like,
so
is that-
low so that my eyes don't catch anyone.
And then sometimes I'll put sunglasses on underneath, so like maybe this much of my face is out.
Babe, sometimes it's a hoodie
Babe,
as well, right on
balaclava,
top.
and a balaclava and a baseball hat.
Just like that. Right, don't bother talking to me. Don't look at me.
If
I
you
just
see,
have my
if
eyeliners
you see
just
someone
around
walking
here.
through London Fields in a hazmat suit,
Literally.
Steve.
And sometimes sometimes people stop me and I'm like, how do you know
Oh,
it's
yeah,
me?
walking into the Spursto arms in
Yeah,
a sleeping bag.
I know. I'm like, how can you possibly know that it's me? I'm not revealing anything. That's
the point.
I know. You see that really good toe coming through
Oh,
that
it's
door.
funny.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Hi, we're back.
How are ya?
Yeah, good. Fine. I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't sound good.
Yeah.
I do.
I'm good.
Are you all right?
I'm good.
I feel like I'm waiting for like a real
Life
like
to begin.
momentum.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
Like everything's really.
Apart from waiting for life to begin, like I'm pretty good.
I do
Yeah.
feel I've got a lot of gratitude about a lot of stuff, and I feel like really calm and like looking forward to certain things. But I do feel like I'm ready for that next like real thrill of life.
Yeah, and the thrust.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I feel like very content.
Yes.
But I had this weird moment on Sunday where I was like, I had all this free time. Like I had nothing planned because it was like the one day of the week where I could just sit and like read the paper, which I love usually. But I got really antsy and I was like, oh, I've got all this space that I could fill with something. And then I was looking around at my neighborhood and I was like, everyone's out with their families. I'm like, oh my God, this is maybe what happens in your like early 30s where you're like, oh, I've got space for that now.
Yeah, I know.
You know, because like the couple of episodes ago, we were talking about how, you know, we were scared to have kids. And then sometimes I have these moments where I'm like, no, I really could. Like, I could handle having just like a little weirdo running around making me laugh.
I'm a weird. I think just give me like about 3 more years.
Yeah, well, we were talking about this. We were like, I feel like if someone would say to me, either you take your chances or we guarantee you one child at 40.
Yeah.
I would take the one child at 40.
Yeah, I think so. I think I would as well.
Because then you got 7 more years, babe. 7 more years.
Just to slag about and have a nice time.
Yeah, because Connor said it. He's like, I'm still like just loving hanging out with you.
Yeah,
Because I said it to him.
exactly.
I was like, do you ever wish that we had like kids around? He's like, not really.
You're
I'm
like, well, that better change in a
"Oh,
couple
right,
of years,
yeah."
darling.
But it's true, like not being able to be spontaneous. Like I can't even really factor in a dog, let alone a child at the
Yeah,
moment.
I know. I think that like, I mean, I want to meet my person, but I would want a good like 2 years just to like enjoy them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like enjoy life and see the world.
Every mum that I've ever met who had kids later
Yeah.
is really glad that they had lived to the fullest extent before they had kids.
Yeah.
Like any mum, like my mum I think was 38 when she had me, and she's like,
Yeah.
perfect time. Because you're so ready by then. You're like, yeah, I'm sick of everything else. This is the next
you kind
adventure.
of done, like, we were speaking about like last episode about how like we're kind of like over like the big nights out or the event or whatever, like and actually like more cozy, and then eventually you just get to that point where you're like, actually I can really give a lot of my energy and my life to this tiny little human.
Yeah.
Potentially, I mean, if we're lucky to have babies, my periods.
Hopefully,
are
I mean,
don't know what's
fucking
going
who
on.
fucking knows?
And then there's lots of bloody content.
I mean,
with
we've all got that irrational fear that we're infertile, right? You do as well.
yeah, 100%.
I'm like convinced.
I know, yeah. I guess because my period's also like all over the freaking place. I don't know if I'm coming or going.
Yeah,
so
literally.
it's quite scary.
Yeah, it's scary.
Um,
would you find out about? Would you ever get
No.
certainty
the
about your
point?
fertility.
No way.
Interesting. Because some women are like, go and do the tests, know what you're up against, and then I just think, oh God, that's like cross that bridge.
I think cross the bridge, and I think that I still don't even know. Like sometimes I think I do really want to be a mother.
Yeah.
And I think that is my like part of my destiny. Then sometimes I'm like, I don't really know. I've not really met my partner yet. Well, I haven't met my partner, not really. I haven't met him yet.
Good question from me then. If you met your guy and everything was great and you loved him and he didn't want kids,
I don't know.
what would you do?
Ooh.
My friend's in a similar situation at the moment, so I'm so curious.
Probably say that I was on the pill, but I really wasn't, and then trap him.
And accidentally get pregnant.
Joking.
Not really.
That's a joke. That is a joke.
Leah's like, whoa.
That is such a joke. I would never do that.
Crazy.
I would never do that. I don't know what I'd do. I don't know. It depends how much I loved it. Depends what my life. No, it probably, if it was definitely off the cards, I don't.
It'd be hard, right?
If I was dating someone now and I thought they were amazing and they were like, I definitely don't want kids, I don't want that option taken away from me.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's like, why do I not get the option? Why have you got the option and I don't have the option? Yeah, it's a hard one.
If you don't want kids, like, don't come near me, because like hopefully I just meet someone and like
someone to hang out with when you're old. Like, who's gonna come visit you?
I always say, like, I love my mum so much, and like I just love like I obviously like having a baby is like really fun and cute and everything, but for me it's more like when you get older,
that's what I mean,
and being around a table with my kids and we're drinking wine together and having dinner and laughing, and that's what I aspire to.
Heaven. I think that's so right. I think like what you give to them in the early years gets
rewarded.
It comes back to you later on. You know?
I do see it. I do feel it. I think that I've had so much fun and adventure, and I've got more to come, that I think I will eventually want to just give love to another human being and look after it. And also, like, you know, with Cosmo, and I love him so much, and he brings so much. Yeah, like kind of, I like so much love, and like I don't know, like. I feel I do want to experience that. I feel like I would be really good.
I feel like I know enough random shit now that I could teach a kid. Like, I've gathered enough stupid little tidbit. Like, I think if a kid asked me like a weird question about the world, I'd be able to answer it now.
Yeah, totally.
Like, it's in the arsenal of, I've got that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm wise.
It's just a lot because they do take over. Like,
completely. And every parent you see is like, do it.
Yeah, they're
like,
knackered.
do it. It's the best thing you'll ever do. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Do it. Don't do it. It's like Chapel Rowan.
But Cosmo's brought so much joy to like our lives, and like, yes, he has his little tantrums. He's a baby, of course, but then the joy that like he brings and the love, and he's just
when they smile.
I know.
Me and my mum were talking about it. My nieces are like they're the best, but they're little shits, man.
They all have it in them.
Like, and mum and I were like, we've got Stockholm syndrome. Like, when we look after them after about like 2 days of it or something, we're like, oh my God, I'm exhausted. Get me out. And then you leave and you go back to Melbourne, or I come back here or whatever, and then within a week you're like, I miss them so much.
Yeah.
Like, you can go from wanting to like to like all I want to do is see them. I wonder how that is with your own kids.
I know. I think I'll still be a mother that really wants to be like, you know what? Bye. Like, I'm like, there's the nanny.
Oh my God. You know, when you hear mums speak about like, oh, I just don't think I could leave. I'm like, I know for a fact that, and thank God Connor is so like, he's so down for the play side of things. I can't do, like we talked about last episode.
Don't take me to like jungle gym or whatever like that. Don't take. I told soft play.
Organized fun. I don't like organized fun for myself or my children. Like, I don't want to partake in that. No. So I'm like, and I said to Connor, I was like, can you just do the like imaginary play stuff? I'll feed, I'll nurture, bosom, all that jazz, but like, I'm not doing like made up names. And
I do
giants.
like playing. Like, I really
You're
love.
Good at
I
it.
love playing like with Cosmo. Like, I love like going around. I love like seeing what little toys he's got.
I get bored after 1 minute,
and I like it. I love it when he climbs like on my head. I love all that. Like, I think I would be quite a good boy mum. I think I'll be a girl mum, but I do like I do enjoy that.
I think you'll have a girl. I'll have a boy.
Do you think so?
Yeah, that's my feeling. I really. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it's But I don't. Why are we talking about this?
I don't know.
What the hell are we talking about?
I don't know. Oh, I asked you if you'd find out if you were infertile or not, or
Why
if you
did you ask me that?
I don't know. We just got onto it, babes.
We're not
Go
well.
with it.
I
Go
don't know,
with
I
it.
keep like my memory.
Go with it.
Yeah, so I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah.
But, I don't know who. You've got Connor, I've got no one.
Well, not for long. We were talking about it. I feel like it's going to be this year.
It's going to be this year. I've had 2 really good psychics.
All right.
And I do, hey, they've been getting some good stuff right, them psychics. And they said, I'm going to meet my person this year. And he sounds really fit.
Does he?
They all fancy him, these
Wow.
psychics, when they see him.
Really?
Yeah,
They see him.
They tell me what he looks like.
Like, they give you a physical profile.
They give me a physical profile of what he looks like.
What does he look like?
Apparently he's really tall. He's got a really good physique. Like, one of them was like, he's got like a beautiful, quite bit, like,
Right.
like a, yeah. And he's got mid to light brown hair and grey eyes. And they all say he's European.
Yeah, that checks out.
And apparently they all said, this one psychic was like, he's so funny. He sounds wealthy.
Yeah.
I want him.
And you know, yeah, like, imagine if they saw them and he was like,
They were like, oh dear.
right, go with us. Because when you meet him, you're not going to
You're
know.
gonna be like, whoa.
But he's really funny.
He's really, really funny.
And he's really clever.
Oh, no,
But-
they say nice things about him. So let's just see.
Let's just say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they told, I'm not going to go into it too much. I don't want to also jinx anything or whatever, but they told me his job and everything.
Oh, right. Wow. So specific.
Really specific. And they both,
And they both say the same?
Similar thing, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. They both said really similar things about him.
What's his job?
And one of them says he'll be like strong with you he'll say, calm down with your drinking. One of them said the psychic. I was like, excuse me.
Stupid bitch.
Little lady.
What are you talking
What's
about?
that with my drinking?
Yeah, but she would know that just from listening to the pod because you're like, we're all about the like, can't be arsed era, isn't it now?
Yeah, anyway, but yeah, his job, I'll tell you his job later.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, let's just see,
Let's see.
Probably end up.
Are you still in the apps?
Oh, yeah, but no. Like, I was speaking to one guy the other day, and it was, like, going quite well. This was on Raya. And then he was like, what are you up to? And I was like, I didn't go out last night. I've woken up early. I'm going to go for a run. I cooked. And he was like, yeah, really sweet. He went, I've just got back from church. I was like, okay. So I was like, church. I was like, interested. And then
What
me and
kind of
then I was at the
church?
pub and I looked, I was like showing my friend Tori, and I was like, oh, love it. And then she went, babe, he's got Jesus tattooed on his arm and a big cross on his chest.
Not for his friend
And I
Jesus.
went-
It's for Jesus.
And I just went, you know what? That's a bit too much Jesus for me.
That's such a good question. I'm like, I had this conversation. I don't know if we talked about this in the pod already, but like, I had a conversation with Connor recently about whether or not he believed in God. Did I talk about this?
No.
Because he wears a
bead.
It's not a bead.
He wears a cross.
He wears a chain.
He wears a vicar's cross.
He wears a chain.
Right.
And when he talks to his mum on the phone, when they say goodnight or goodbye or whatever, they say God bless.
God bless.
And I heard that and I was like, what? And then
God bless.
He
sounds like that. God bless.
is that what he sounds like?
Isn't it?
God bless.
That sounds
No, that's a bit
I'll have to look
Indian.
that up. But it's like,
God bless.
London, innit?
God bless. Yeah, London. God
All right,
bless.
God bless.
All right, God bless. All right, okay. Why do Cockneys take so long to say goodbye? But
Right,
all right, okay. It'll be like that for a fucking minute. It'll be like, okay, yep.
It's a lot.
But yeah, that's a Cockney goodbye. So he'll be on the phone, he'd be like, God bless. I was like, you don't believe in God, do you? And he's like, I was like, what? Even a little like room for, interpretation. Like, I don't believe in anything religious wise.
Right.
I don't even know if I believe in anything like spiritual. I don't think I'm very spiritual. Like, I wish.
But then you do yoga, so you know. But when you do yoga, that's definitely connecting to like a higher power and being, because it's basically like, I know it's a lot about like breath work and body, but it's also about like the universe and being at one with it. And I think that so you must do, surely.
I think I
you just
do.
think when you're dead, you're dead.
Yeah, I genuinely, and bearing in mind, like, I don't
Sad little
want
lie.
this.
Yeah, I don't.
I've searched. And in fact, when I was like first in London and I had no friends and no family, like I was like just fresh off the boat, I used to find Sundays really lonely.
Yeah, Sunday's
Like, it's
a
a
hard
family day. And so I'd be walking around my neighborhood and I'd see everyone come out of church and I'd go,
Maybe you should go there.
Maybe I should go there. Like, that's really nice that people have somewhere to go where they know.
Community, isn't it?
Yeah, where they know that they're going to be supported and whatever. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know if dating someone who really there's believing in something or believing in God.
Yeah.
And then there's practicing going to church. I mean, every Sunday, that's a lot.
It's knackering. You're not getting me doing that every Sunday. I mean, I used to go when I was little. My mum and dad used to take us to church every Sunday. And my dad said his prayers every night before he went to bed. Yeah, he did. But I think my dad would just sort of believe there was something bigger. He wasn't like ridiculously religious or anything. I think he's kind of like me, and I just, and we believe that there is something. Like, obviously I'm like quite spiritual. I'm really superstitious. I definitely believe in like energies. I believe in ghosts, and I do believe in all of that. I believe in signs. I believe in manifestation.
The afterlife.
I do believe in the afterlife. I do. I don't believe, or like I do believe that we go back, because energy can never disappear. We always, it has to go back into something.
Yeah, that's where I don't get it. I don't get that, because everyone talks about that.
Like
that's where manifesting comes from.
Like, once we're gone, it's like we have to go into our like atoms. Like, is it our atom? Like, we have to basically go into something else. Our energy won't actually disappear. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I know about, like, I don't really believe, we've talked about this before, I don't really believe that Mary just like got pregnant out of the blue.
It's a stretch.
I think she's a little liar.
It's a stretch.
And I think she had it on with someone and didn't tell Joseph, and was like,
boy.
Honey.
Yeah, darling.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. What?
Huh?
Excuse me?
It's a miraculous conception.
Yeah, I don't believe that. I think that it was a story that was told, and it was a beautiful tale and a story, or it did happen. And I do believe that Jesus was a real person, but I believe that he was a speaker, and some would say he was a magician.
Well, he was a Jew as well.
Yeah.
As one of my peeps.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I do believe, but obviously, like, I don't necessarily believe that there's a big
but
man upstairs.
That's all I know about religion. All I know is Jesus was Jewish, because that's all I heard when I was a kid.
Yeah. But yeah, I just think there's something bigger. However, I don't know. I mean, that's silly. I didn't. Also, I would have got, if I was on a date with someone and they said they believed in God and they were quite religious, I would be intrigued by it.
I'd be intrigued.
It's just because it was on an app and he lives in San Diego, and I went, you know what? I can't be arsed now.
See, this is what I don't get about Rhea. Why bother matching me with someone who's on the other side of the world? That's not good enough. Like, I need them, and like, I need them. I know. We don't leave our near vicinity anymore. We need them close.
It was, but there's one guy that I've like, that lives in Barcelona, and like when I'm in Barcelona, like we might like go for a drink or whatever like that. Sex.
Yeah.
Go for a drink, have sex.
Is this the one who lives in the mountains?
He's got a house in the mountains, and he's also got a house in
I
the
support
city.
this love affair.
He's very delicious.
Yeah.
He's something quite
strong
fun.
Brow from memory.
Oh, he's just
a very strong
delightful,
brow.
But he's just very sexy. Everything's nice.
Anyway.
So yeah.
What do you think about Katy Perry going into space?
I think go for it, girl. But you won't get me on that.
No. I think there's two types of people in this world.
Yeah.
People that say, yeah, I'd go to space. Or normal people who'd be like, I think I'm good. I think I am good.
I get terrified walking up a flight of stairs.
Babe, you on a rocket ship, you'd be
no one would want me in that rocket. Everyone would be like, get this woman out of that rocket.
Fucking, what, you trying to do tarot cards in space in zero gravity?
Like, oh, we're gonna die.
But did you know that space flight is only, in total, like the whole up and down, 11 minutes?
Excuse me?
They've got 4 minutes up there to like take photos, and Katie can spin around and sing a little song. I don't know what she's going to do. She's going to live stream the whole thing. And then they come back down. So it's 4 minutes in orbit. And then like, that's a lot for not very, do you know what I mean?
Also, it's like, it's a lot of energy and money, isn't it? Just to send Katy Perry up there. And it's like, people are starving. Yeah. It is a bit like, what's going on?
It just reminds me so much of a meme that I saw where it's like, if you're dating and you ask this guy, it's a real litmus test. If you ask a guy, would you go into space?
Right.
A lot of like douchey guys would be like, yeah, absolutely. Who wouldn't want to get perspective on the world or whatever? And then like anyone normal would be like, I'm good actually. I think the variables, like I wouldn't, although I feel like you would bungee jump.
Me?
Yeah, or skydive. No, you're really scared of heights.
I'm absolutely terrified of heights.
Yeah,
like,
you
literally
wouldn't.
was at like Chantel's house the other day. We were having lunch and we had to come down these stairs that I could see.
Yeah, you
I
got
could
vertigo.
see the bottom, and I was like, I hate this.
Yeah.
I can't cope with it. So I don't find it enjoyable. I think we should all just stay on the ground.
That's what I mean. Like, this is where we're meant. Like, even for me, flying in a plane sometimes feels like a stretch.
Yeah,
I'm
me
like,
too. Also,
if
do
we
you
were
not-
meant to do this, we'd do this.
Do you not feel there's like loads of plane crashes at the moment? There's like loads. There was like helicopter in New York the other day.
Oh my God.
There was like plane that was landing somewhere and it was just like set on fire. But
Honestly,
it's just.
I
Not
will not. You
nice.
will not catch me on a helicopter. They crash more than any other flying vehicle.
Oh God, don't, because Charlotte has to. Go on,
I'm
like,
sure she'll be fine.
Keeps me up at night.
Sorry. Why is she on a helicopter?
Well, she had to fly one in the Philippines when she
She had
landed.
to fly it?
She had to fly one. Charlotte's never flown. No, she has to get in one. I think when she landed in the Philippines, and she got to get another one to get back.
The Philippines is
So-
really tricky like that. It's a lot.
I know. I don't like it.
When I was in Jamaica, they offered us like a helicopter ride back to the airport because we were like at a studio on the other side of the island, and I just went, I'm sure that'd be lovely, but no.
Yeah, it's really bad. It's the
No,
most
I'm
dangerous
too
way.
scared. It's too scary, like the weight. And if it can happen, if Kobe Bryant can die in a helicopter crash, so
I
can I.
know that
So
was really tragic.
touch wood.
Yeah. Okay,
Or
let's-
even private jets. No.
Yeah, I don't want to go in.
I
It looks
don't
like
want
a
it.
tin
It's
flying in
tiny.
the trust me, like every time I have to know I've even got to get on a plane, I have like a panic attack.
Same. I find it really tricky.
Yeah, I find it really, really hard.
Yeah.
What should we talk about now? What else has been going on? Why are we talking about that? Tell you what I have been watching.
Space.
Oh yeah, it's Katy Perry.
Space. Katy Perry. When is it? It's got to be soon.
I think
It probably
it's
it's
like
already
today.
happened.
She's happening.
Oh, I actually can't wait to watch it.
yeah,
To be fair.
it'll be quite. Yeah. To be fair, I hope she sings Firework when she's going up.
Up.
That would be quite lol. So yeah, that's happening.
yeah.
I've been watching a lot of Girls recently and did that whole thing where you start it from the beginning. and I'm just like, Lena Dunham is so
Clever.
good. Her writing is so incredible.
So who, looking back now, because how many? It was like quite a long time ago when it first came out.
Oh yeah,
It
it
was
must be like 10 years
must be
ago
like 10
now,
years.
right?
How does it age?
It's aging all right, actually. I think it does. Although it's very like predominantly white.
Yeah,
like,
but they addressed that, didn't they?
Yeah, they did address that. And I mean, she's written these like some of it's very far fetched because I think you're like, oh god, it's so real, but then it is ridiculously far fetched. But I mean, her language is she's such a great, incredible writer. There's this so funny thing. There's that bit where Hannah is in trouble at the school, and so she goes into the office with the headmaster, and she's like, how can we figure this out? And she just like opens her leg, and you can see her vagina, and then she's talking to her boyfriend.
Do you see the vagina?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
her hair,
Yeah.
like a pubic sort of area. And then she talks to Fran about it, and then she rolls her eyes, and he goes, I told you not to like roll your eyes at me. And she goes, I did not roll my eyes. I saw a cloud
like,
formation that looked like Blake Lively. And I was like, I am obsessed with that.
That's funny writing. That's
Like,
really
it's
funny
just
writing.
so good. Like she thinks of things, and I'm like, your little brain is so
astute,
silly, and I
yeah,
love it.
yeah.
Yeah, so I've been enjoying that.
I'm not afraid of too many things.
I know what I know.
If you know what I mean.
Marnie is insufferable.
But I feel like getting older is realizing that you're all a little bit more Marnie than you thought you were. Like she was so like neurotic, but then I'm
everything
like,
she does, she's like, oh my god, that is so like.
Yeah, it's very
Desi.
earnest.
She's just like everything. There's this one bit where like Hannah thinks that's found out that like she suspects that Adam and Jessa are having sex.
Yeah.
And then she's sort of like with Marnie and telling her, and then Desi comes in and they're having a conversation. And they start like singing to each other, look at each other's eyes, and Hannah's like,
Right.
like it's just mad, but it's just so fucking brilliant.
I really like. I think it was one of the first times you'd actually seen like flawed women on screen, like in that ensemble kind of way where none of them are particularly likable.
Yeah.
And I feel like HBO is so good for that. Like I was saying to you, what was I saying to you the other day? I was like, because I watched The Sopranos and I was reading an interview and they were saying that The Sopranos and Sex and the City star on HBO in the same year. And I was like, I feel like Sopranos walked so shows like that could run where it's like you have complicated protagonists that don't fall on either side of like good or bad or likable or unlikable. Like Hannah in some episodes you're like so on side and you're really rooting for it, and then some episodes you're like
completely batshit crazy.
You're just painful.
She
like
really is.
but then
She's
that
so
last scene where they have it
selfish.
out in the cabin and Shoshana finally just goes like,
Oh my god, like I
She
love
just
it when
loses
Marnie
her
goes,
shit.
okay, Shoshana has completely lost it. Like she's insane. It's
But she's on the
so
money.
good. But like the difference between girls and sort of Sex in the City is like, yeah, they're so much more unlikable. Like people kind of look. I mean, Carrie, we don't know if we like Carrie a lot of the time.
that's
do
what I
we?
mean, hasn't travelled well, that.
No, but a lot of the girls' characters are actually insufferable.
Yeah, even Jessa, which at the time you're like, oh, Jessa's so cool, but then you look back and you're like,
Yeah,
narcissist.
Jessa's like, shut up, Jessa.
Narcissist.
But yeah, but I do love Jessa. But yeah, but as in like with Sex in the City, there were a lot more sort of like, I guess, what's the way? I mean, they're more likable and
It's just a bit more aspirational as opposed to real experiences.
Yeah,
like
it's-
no
it's-
one's relating to any. I think there's like maybe 0.0001% of women could relate to Sex and the City, whereas I feel like there are aspects of girls that literally all of us can relate
yeah, and like
to.
Sex in the City, like it doesn't make any sense in terms of the money that they're making.
Oh my
I was looking at Carrie
God.
Bradshaw.
She wrote for the Daily Star.
Yeah, and then you're wearing like £1,000
I spent
outfits.
$40,000 on shoes.
I literally the old woman
Yeah.
that lived in her shoes.
Yeah.
Like, but like, baby, none of it makes any
No,
sense.
it doesn't check out. The math ain't
The
mathin'.
math ain't mathing. Like,
Yeah.
whereas girls,
The math's
you feel like you really, the math is mathing. Like, you get it. So
There's
yeah.
that amazing scene where it always stands out to me because I don't know, I must have been going through some shit at the time, but Jessa walks into the bar
Oh yeah.
and I can't remember, was it Adam that she's like,
oh,
she's gone through a breakup or
yeah.
one of the marriages that she had.
Well, Hannah's. He's got back with Hannah.
That's right. And she walks into the bar and
Dangerous woman.
yeah,
song.
and then fucks the guy in the toilet, and I'm like, we've all been there. No, I'm
Well, we
joking.
don't get that. Yeah, oh, it's like, well, she doesn't get that far as fucking. No,
Yeah.
I've had one of those moments when I've been like trying to get over someone, and then I've just met someone
Yeah.
out, and I've been at
Reckless.
his house, and I've just been like, what am I doing?
And you're like out of your body.
cried.
Yeah.
I've like cried, and
Yeah.
I've just been like, I need to leave.
Just like anything to feel anything. And I think there's moments like that where you're like, those scenes in those shows really stick with you.
Yeah.
And
totally.
anytime you can create a character that becomes synonymous with a feeling, like it's amazing. I can't wait. I actually can't wait for her new show, the London one. There's one set in London.
It's going to be like a sort of. Is it going to be a bit more of a London girl?
Yeah, I don't know what it's about, but like I'm here for it.
Yeah.
It's anything to do with
wanna
I
be
like
in
love
it.
shows set in London because you're like,
I
"Oh,
know,
I've been
yeah.
there."
You're like, oh my God, I
my
resonate. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of that.
Yeah,
and
nice.
Yeah, that's been nice.
Lovely.
Yeah.
What are we on now, Leo? What's our minute count? 30. Oh, it's a quick one.
It's all right, though.
That's all right.
Should we
Should
just
we
talk
do
to what's pissing us off?
Yeah.
Okay, shall we talk about what's pissing us off?
Yeah.
What's pissing you off?
I've got one.
Yeah.
Two things. Scrolling.
Oh, yeah.
I think we do it like, I think it's crazy how much we scroll.
Yeah, it's
like scrolling's not good.
unhealthy.
It's so unhealthy. And the other day I caught myself scrolling up on Instagram, and you don't go up on Instagram, you go like, oh no, you go up on Instagram and then right onto, no, what am
No,
I
you don't,
saying?
you
See,
do
I
the
can't even do it.
same.
No, it's not. TikTok and Instagram have different scrolling patterns. TikTok, you're scrolling
No,
up.
they don't. They're the same.
Well,
Oh, you
stories.
mean
I was on stories
stories.
flicking through,
Oh.
but I was going like this, and I felt my brain short circuit in that moment. I was like, I need to get a grip.
Oh,
I need to get a
right.
grip. I don't. Scrolling's pissing me off. The only other thing that's pissing me off is when people try and show you YouTube videos, or they try and show you a video, and you don't want to watch it, but like you're stuck. Like,
Right.
and Connor does it all the time. He's like, "Oh, I've got to show you this.
Yeah.
So I've got to show you this video," and
I-
I'm just sat there like,
I get what you mean, and you're like, oh, how do I have to react? I hate that, but when I want to
hate
show
it.
someone something funny, and I can just immediately realize they're not getting
They're
it,
shutting
I'm
down.
good at picking up the queue and I go, anyway, it's just like that, and then I turn it off. And
I'll
then
send
if
it to you.
Then if they go, oh no, I was like, I'll go, right, fine,
my
but I
God.
do think out of courtesy, you need to go, can I show you something? If they're not,
Are you in the mood?
Yeah, just put, do you like it? Should I continue?
Yes.
Or not?
Check in with me.
Check in with me. So make me
'Cause
sit
The other
there.
day, Connor sat me down and showed me this video, and I'm not even funny. It was about 3 minutes long, and I was like,
No.
I'm falling asleep.
What was it
And I
about?
don't know. It was. He's like obsessed with talent show auditions.
Oh my God, I'm obsessed with talent show.
So it
auditions.
was who was it? It was that girl that was the Pink impersonator.
Oh my God, that's wild.
She loses her
She's so
shit.
aggressive.
And to be fair, it was quite funny. But for the first like minute and a half of that video, you're like, this is time I'll never get back.
Yeah.
'Cause and bless him, he was like, just wait, just stick with
gets
it.
really,
but
really
I don't
good.
like being that person showing a video being like, just, you know, when you're showing someone something and you're like, they're not getting it, but
They're
like,
not getting it, but, like,
it's
you've got
worth
to visit
it. Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I actually do love that. I love watching X Factor auditions. I love like Rachel being like,
Rachel,
"Nothing, I'm
Adedeji.
lazy at-" No,
Oh.
nothing. I'm lazy at the
Oh,
moment.
nothing. I'm lazy at the moment. I
Couple
sing in all the towns.
Sing around the towns and everything. And I love her.
They are iconic.
What's the girl? Ring on the pecan pie.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
She goes, I love it when she's about to start. She goes, I've done jobs I didn't want to do. And then she asks before she starts, she goes, can I take my specs off? Yeah. And so she puts the specs on the floor, and then this like voice comes out.
Oh, I haven't
and it's
seen
Me
it.
and Tommy literally just out of nowhere, we're just like walking down the street.
Oh my God,
and then
that's
we just
hilarious.
Go, "Ring on." And then anyway, I love
We'll post it.
But yeah.
What did you sing for your X Factor audition?
Oh, the blower's daughter.
Oh, what a time to be alive, Damien
No,
Rice.
It was so like.
What when we were watching there was an Arsenal game on recently and Declan Rice, you know, who plays for England,
yeah.
scored like 2 amazing goals and I went, oh, that Damien Rice.
You silly cow. What you like?
Such a good penalty. Damien Rice.
Damien Rice.
And so it is.
Taste in
My mouth, still a little bit of your race. But what was I gonna say? Closer.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Closer. What a good
Oh,
film.
I just got
watched that the
shivers
other
just
week,
thinking about
actually.
it. Yeah.
Jude Law is so fucking fit in
Oh my
that.
God, it's peak Jude Law.
Ridiculous.
Peak
Him in
Jude
that and
Law.
outfit. Yum,
Ooh.
yum in my
Yummy,
tum.
yummy.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, he's fit.
Fair. Yeah, so basically, like, just check before you show me something on your phone. Check in with me.
Yeah, be like, are you enjoying this?
See what my mood is doing. See if I'm even open to it.
Engaging.
And if I am, I would like check-ins throughout the process.
Yeah,
Because
and
otherwise, I'm like, I'm bored.
and just wasting my time.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry,
What's
Connor.
pissing me off? I'm really sick of guys. I don't know something this. Oh my God, there's this one guy that like slides into my DMs, like, hi, how you doing? Hi, how you doing? Hi, how you doing? I've not responded for 2 years. I've not responded for 2 years.
What are you doing? What do you think he's getting out of that? Is he just thinking maybe one day?
I just find it absolutely insane.
Wow.
Chantel's like, I'm surprised you've not blocked him at this point. I was like, I don't know why I've not blocked him. I think I get so I feel so insane when
Yeah.
he messages. I go, what the hell?
It's almost like a freak show. You can't look away. Yeah.
That I screenshotted to Chantel because she's the person that I show, and she goes, "Oh my God, this guy!
Oh my God, he's crazy.
he's crazy!
Oh, he's crazy.
It's actually insane."
Yeah.
So yeah,
There's
and
some
I'm
guys
like,
that I'm like, if you post a story and you just see, you know, there's that like, there's the folder where you can keep the ones that you don't follow.
oh yeah,
And you just know, oh, nothing good comes out of that folder. Like
absolutely not.
nothing.
You're like, what's going on in
Oh,
there now?
it's like it's a hellscape in there.
Yeah.
But occasionally you'll click on there and it'll just be like, Jason 2255551
I know.
fire emoji for years years and years of fire emojis.
Really, really persistent.
Transfer me money.
Yeah. Oh,
Don't
yeah,
give me
have you not gone onto
emoji.
your TikToks, like sometimes on TikTok, I
Oh my
actually looked
God.
on that secret,
Give me money.
secret thing, and like, hey, do you want to be a sugar baby? Sometimes I'm like,
I mean,
yeah,
not no.
go on,
Not no.
but I don't want them to see like my naked body.
Yeah, but Lily Allen does pictures of her feet, and I'm
Does
like,
she really?
I'm like, babe, I give these away for free online. Maybe I should start monetizing my body parts.
maybe you should do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just like
What would be your boundary for like? Would you do because apparently if you do like weird foot stuff, you can like step in something and you get loads of money.
I'd do that. I'd
Would you?
definitely do that. Why the fuck not? Everyone else is doing it.
How are your feet?
Not good right now. I'm gonna go for a pedicure next week. Well, this week. Shit, yours are feet in.
They're feet in. I need a pedicure.
I've got dancer's feet. I got dancer's
yeah.
feet, me. Yeah,
Have you?
real long.
Yeah.
real long
Knobbly.
toes.
Yeah, I feel like you've got one of those feet that the toe is your second toe longer than your big toe.
no.
No. Okay. Sorry.
Not-
Just checking.
some sort of circus over here.
But that is the
No, I've
thing.
got a really long big toe.
Yeah, your big toe's really long.
I've
I
got a
knew
really
one of your
long
toes
big
was
toe.
really long.
I've got like because also
Your
like,
toe goes up a shoe size.
everybody used to be a ballerina, and then they always used to write Diana's got really good feet. She's got a very good point. Got a very good point.
I can see that. Yeah, your little point.
Yeah. Point.
Oh my god, that reminds me when we were in Dublin, we were in a bar, and this guy was playing Irish music, and this woman just we were all just sat here, and this woman just came in and she did like really aggressive like Irish dancing, and then would walk out, and she'd do it every like 5 minutes.
I am absolutely dead.
And I thought the spirit of Diana is in the room.
That would absolutely kill me. I'd be like, what is she doing now? She's back again.
Every 5 minutes, but she'd just come in, do a little thing, and go back to the table. And then just like, and then just go back to a normal conversation. She needed to like get a little jig out every 5 minutes.
Like, just getting it out there, and then goodbye, God bless. I love that.
I love that.
Right.
Right.
Is that all right?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Yeah, good. I'm knackered now. My brain hurts.
It's only Monday, but what a long week it's been.
Oh my God, it's been hard.
Anyway.
All
right. Well, until next time.
Yeah, we'll see you soon. If we don't see you soon, I'll see you through the window. Isn't that what they say?
What?
Stalkers.
Oh God, that's so dark.
Isn't that a thing? If I don't see you soon, I'll see you through the window.
Oh my God, that gave me chills.
Does Peter Kay say it?
If I don't see you soon, I'll send you my wiki feet, my OnlyFans for my feet.
Yeah.
Times are hard, babe. There's no time. There's no money in creative industries. We need to get creative.
I know we do.
Yeah.
Desperate. Give us some cash. Okay then. All right. Love you.
Love you,
Bye.
bye.